Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes, and where we left off, Chapter 2 just ended. These men in black clothes were racing through a forest, presumably with agate on their tail, and we will find out what's going on as we move into Chapter 3. Stubborn bastard. Hey, hey, hey! How the heck is he keeping up with such a huge sword? My training methods are a little different. We can't shake him. You have no choice, time to counterattack. I guess you're finally taking me seriously. Good, I was getting sick of playing tag with you fools. He's not going to give up until he's dead. What a stubborn idiot, does he really think he can beat 2-to-1 odds? I think I already have. What? Every fight takes spirit. You lose that, you've lost everything. And I figured out exactly what kind of spirit you losers have when you took off with your tails between your legs. Silence, Gilder dog. We can handle you. You're in for a painful death. Damn it, we can't get caught now. Okay, how about you just surrender and give me your full confessions, starting with who you are and what you're after. You needn't concern yourself about that. When did you get here? Commander, you came for us. You two are pitiful. You failed to report in as appointed, and this is why? We have no excuses. We've had a lot of interference. I get it, so you're the man in charge. Only of this particular scene. Allow me to apologize on behalf of my men. Could I persuade you to overlook this incident? Okay, repeat that. I said that I'd like for you to overlook this incident. We never had any intention of running afoul of the Bracer Guild. Don't make me laugh. You think I'm just going to look the other way and let you get away with what you did? Well, I thought it was a generous offer personally. Certainly a fairer price than death. Both of you stand down. Return to the rendezvous point at once. Yes, sir. Thank you, Commander. Where do you think you're going? Son of a... Fine, the target may have changed, but as long as I have one. And you being the leader, I assume you've got better information to offer me than your underlings anyway. You think it'll be that easy to make me talk? I sure as hell intend to find out. Not bad at all. You have an irrepressible passion, but a great weight bears down upon you. You are not quite so different from me. What did you just say? It's a painful thing to be powerless in a time of crisis, but you know that feeling all too well, no? I can see it in your eyes. Fine then. I don't know who you are, but I think I like you. There's no shame in powerlessness. There's no shame in being outmatched. You and I both know that. Perhaps we can come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. Screw you. Don't act like you know anything about me. You're in for one hell of a beatdown. I'm not doing the battle cries. All talk, no shock. And yeah, it does look like Agate's scar moves from side to side depending on where his profile picture is. Bet the guild's going to love interrogating you. What the? It's the after image. Is that the body split craft? Agate sensed something faint from the dark forest beyond. Nice try, but you've got a heavy heart. And a heavy heart makes for a light blade. Why don't you come out from hiding and say that? When a warrior enters a skirmish, he must be prepared to lose everything, otherwise he can gain nothing. In order to live as a man, you must forego all anger and grief. With that, I bid you farewell. The presence vanished. Forgo? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Yeah, he's definitely main character material. Oh well, guess it's not that type of anime. Chapter 3, The Black Orbment. guess she's not here yet. Did we get here that early? Could be. You want to kill some time at the tavern? It's nice out, so I think I'd rather just wait here. I doubt I could ever get tired of the view of the river. No kidding. I even get the feeling that Ruin's finally back to normal. Pretty amazing considering the uproar after Mayor Delmore's arrest. Well, a seated mayor has never been arrested before. Try to imagine if Mayor Klaus was arrested in Roland. That would be a real shock. But when I think of it that way, the people of Ruin seem almost cold. I mean, they were clearly surprised by what happened, but not a single person was truly shocked, as far as I could tell. Well, you have to remember, the Mayor of Ruin has always been selected by bloodline alone. He wasn't elected to his position by the Ruanians, and that probably makes all the difference in the world. Yeah, that's true, the people of Roland appointed Klaus Mayor because they liked him and trusted him. Delmore's gained what he deserves, but I still feel kind of bad for him. Look who's here. Seek. Estelle, Joshua. I'm sorry that I'm late. No problem, we just got here ourselves. Don't tell us you ran all the way here. You really didn't need to rush. I'll let you two go without seeing you off. Thank you very much for contacting me. Kloe, I keep telling you, you don't have to thank us. You too, Sieg, thanks for coming. Well then, shall we be off? We need to use the south exit to reach Zeiss, right? Yes, on the southern road is a checkpoint called Erletten. You can set out for Zeiss from there. Roger that. Okay, let's go. Okay, I am going to go back to the Bracer Guild, and I probably will do a sweep off camera to make sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, look, it's Karna. Hey, you guys. Are you feeling better? Fit as a fiddle, I'm back at work as of today. Wish I had some way to pay you back for all the trouble I put you through. Come on. Once you become full-fledged bracers, come back to Ruin. I'll be waiting for you. Nothing new there. And do I have to report anything? Okay, I'm gonna go look around, so see you in a second. Okay, here we are in Genius Academy, the Material Archives. Let's see, maybe around here? I'm looking for stuff to help me with the novel I'm writing. All the books I've been reading lately have inspired me to write something of my own. Take a look at this one, I found it particularly moving. Carnelia, Chapter 6. Reading is food for the brain. And here I am reading the lines to you guys. Okay, now I am going to be warping back to Ruin. Okay, here we are in the duty-free shop, and this is the other thing. So once we pick up Liberal News Issue 6, we can be on our way. And that glitch is still there. So we need to head south to Erletten, and then we can move on to the next area. Okay. So, something I borrowed a long, long time ago, and I can't actually walk off with it. Was it this place? Okay, now we can actually leave. So with the hobbyist achievement out of the way, I probably don't even need to bother with fishing anymore unless there is something really rare and worthwhile I can get. And I'm not going to bother taking Chloe's ornaments off. I'm just going to leave her as is. Let me actually look at her accessories. Lighter, and actually I want that silver earring back, damn it. Okay, she can keep the lighter. And I really just threw that on there just so the spot wasn't empty. That's Saffrel Tower over there. And I think we have completed everything we need in Ruin. So, next area. I been here before, but this is a nice little spot. The view here is breathtaking. It certainly doesn't feel like a checkpoint, that's for sure. Actually, I hear that a lot of visitors come here to see the waterfall. Really? Ruin sure has a lot of nice places, huh? I can understand why the Duke would want to live here. Agreed. But I think Roland is also a nice, relaxing place to live. You've been to Roland? Yes, I've been to all 5 of the great cities. That's right, Zeiss is up ahead. I'd be surprised how charming it is. Really? Sounds like we're in for some fun. I was kind of picturing an industrial slum, to be honest, but we'll see. Alright, why don't we get the paperwork started then? Okay. So I'm assuming Chloe's gonna be given power of attorney since she's probably the smartest one of the bunch. Good afternoon, how may I be of assistance? We were wondering what had to be done to obtain permission to enter Zeiss. Okay then, step right up, I'll take care of you. Be aware though that once these procedures have begun, you will not be allowed to leave the checkpoint. Are you okay with that? Yep, go ahead please. Start by signing these documents. Alright, everything looks to be in order. Is the young lady there not joining you? I only came to see them off. Very well then. You'll be able to accompany them as far as the mouth of the Kaldia tunnel. Thank you very much. What's the Kaldia tunnel? It is the main road that connects this checkpoint to Zeiss. The path is a long tunnel that passes directly through Kaldia Hill. An underground road. That'll definitely be a first for me too. And I don't actually know where to go. Is it up then? Okay, we're getting a scene, so this looks like the right way. This is amazing. So the waterfall comes from a man-made river. I think it's called the Lotz Waterway. It was made a very long time ago. Yes, and it's linked directly to the Valeria lakeshore. Pretty impressive given that they did it without any ornaments to help. So, what's that over there? That's the entrance to the tunnel, I think. So I guess this is goodbye. So you're going to be traveling around the kingdom, right? We might be able to meet again in Gransel. Really? I'll be going back there when the Queen's birthday celebration starts. Some of my relatives will be there, so I have to join them. That's just a month away, isn't it? I think we may actually be in Gransel around that time. So then, once you're done with your family stuff, contact the Gransel Guild branch. If you do, we can try to meet up. I certainly will. Estelle and Joshua, I can't thank you enough. I won't ever forget everything you've done for me. Come on, don't be so formal. We're in your debt as well for many reasons. I'd say we're pretty even. What a thing to say. When we confronted the mayor, I said some terrible things. You care for no one but yourself. But I was no different. I've been running away from the reality of my own situation for a while now. To the orphanage and to the academy. But the two of you taught me something. You helped me find the courage to hold my head high, and find the strength to protect what matters. Because of you, I know how to be brave. I don't really get it, but if we were able to help you, I'm happy. Cheer up, okay? We'll see each other again in Gransel. Absolutely. And maybe we'll get to see Sieg there too, right? That was a joke. I mean, Gransel's pretty far away. I don't think those wings would hold. Besides, your home is here. Sieg isn't just any bird, you know. I think he'll be there. I'm sure. Sieg's just full of surprises, isn't he? Well then, shall we be off? Good luck to both of you on your journey, and I'll be praying for you to find your father. Thank you. You two take care. Yes, I think so too. We'll see them again. Sorry to keep you waiting, Kloe. Julia. You're done with your duties at Leyston Fortress? Yes, it took longer than I anticipated. Pardon my rudeness, but I've come to get your report on the incident. Thank you for your service. Hey now, settle down, Sieg. Have you been fulfilling your duty as escort? He's always been very helpful. Isn't that right, Sieg? He's certainly chipper. The Arcea is stopped at the end of the highway. You're to report in there. Understood. I'll be leaving school for a while. I need to say goodbye to my teachers before returning to Gransel. Estelle, Joshua, I'll take what you taught me and show you that I can be strong. Stronger than even you two. I'll do everything in my power to see to that. Okay, this does not look like a death trap for now. What's wrong? Nothing, I just got the feeling that someone was coming. There's someone in here other than us? Guess not. Yeah. Sorry, I must have imagined it. I get it. I think you still got a little crush on Kloe. What makes you say that? Don't be shy, you know I can read you like a book. It's not unreasonable, after all. You did, kiss her during the play. While wearing a dress, we might add. What if she asked you to come back? You'd say yes, right? I guess you didn't notice then. Notice what? The last scene. That was just for show, you know? It was staged, just so it would look like a real kiss for the audience. What? You can be completely clueless sometimes. It was written right there in the script notes. I see. Note to self, do not insert foot into mouth. But why do I feel so relieved? Estelle? You okay? I'm fine. Come on, Zeiss awaits. So, monsters here, no. Yes? Okay, this is already looking to be quite the labyrinth. Terrible. The chest is empty, like your thieving heart. I think we've seen that one before. Curiable. The chest is empty because you remove the contents, you looter. Don't think we've seen that one, and that one's not that bad. Found Terrible. Nope, still empty. Damn. Item Fairy hasn't made the second rounds yet. Okay. Was that everything over there? Yeah, it's just the one route there. And I have a feeling the enemies won't be so easy to avoid over here. Okay, this... Is it a trap? Nope, death blow 2. Reduced to searching empty chests? That's really sad. I think I've seen that one too. And I hope I'm not going back in a circle here. Screen, that means more potential loot. I have a feeling that bridge is going to get destroyed. Rest point, eh? Okay, I could do some grinding here if I wanted. How big is this place exactly? Beware of monsters. Okay, have to heal real quick. And what do we get? Terrible. Chest is empty because we've already been here. Yeah, so we'll explore that once the time comes. Anyway, we need to get to Zeiss. Let's see if I'm right about being an industrial slum or something else. We can't afford to pass up any loot. Celestial Ball. Aha, you again. Tear Ball. Chest is empty, but you may now fill it with your tears. We had a line similar to that one, but I think it was a little different. Got to hurry. Someone's coming this way. Oh. Good afternoon. Where's the fire? Good afternoon. Are you taking this road too? Yeah. Have you seen any lights that weren't working? The lights along the tunnel wall, I mean. Sorry, if there are, I haven't noticed any. All the lights we passed were still on, but we did pass one that was flickering, 2 rivers between it and here. That's it. It's just like I thought. Sorry, I have to hurry. I wonder if she's from Zeiss. Strange little kid. She seemed awfully flustered. Now I'm kinda worried. You wanna try following her? You read my mind. I don't like the idea of a little girl wandering around here by herself. We should catch up to her and stick close. Okay, let's hurry. Still not a fan of backtracking. But that would explain the rest point, I guess, because we're probably gonna have either a boss fight or just a big group of monsters. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use it this time. And let's see what we find. Okay, that's not an extermination type monster. Since it was stationary, I was thinking that might have been. Can't believe there's so many of them. It's going to break at this rate. Maybe this. Bearing set, angle of elevation 20 degrees. Orbital compression at 30%. Go! You suck! If you come any closer, then I won't miss next time. I mean it. Yeah, you didn't really think that through, did you? I think that might have made them angrier. Hey, I remember you. We can talk later. Get back. We've got to get rid of these things first. Okay, and she is a playable character, it seems. So, damn crawler. I'm going to hit them with flicker. That's going to give a crit. No, I'm better off not doing it. That way we get the crit turn. Not going to hit the guy that's going to heal this coming turn, so... They resist Petrify, apparently, and they freaking Siphon. Well, this is gonna be fun. Poison, I assume. And I actually don't think Hurricane will help any because they will just drain back to full. How much damage do you do? Smoke cannon. Okay, her attacks are AoE apparently. Wow. And can you believe that my characters are supposed to be the bracers? had enough. I'll take the heal, even though I'm just gonna rest again after this. So she's level 18, and Estelle's now 20. That is a lot of wind sepith. Got a monster fang. That was scary. Thank you very much. Thought I was a goner for sure. I think she might actually have been able to take those if she were a little more tanky. Well, the important thing is that you're safe, but you really should be more careful. Stirring up monsters is a surefire way to get yourself eaten. If I'd left them alone, they probably would have broken that light. Speaking of which, why do those things go after the lights anyway? Don't they do the same thing when the highway lights are switched out? Septium in those circuits is the monster's favorite food. Highway lights work to keep monsters away, but when they stop working, they have the exact opposite effect. I get it. Still, you shouldn't mess with stuff like that. Septium might be their favorite food, but little girls would probably rank a close second. Sorry. Go easy there. Giving your nightmares and saying don't do that isn't exactly going to score you any points. Don't be such a wet blanket. Anyway, my name's Estelle, and I'm Joshua. We're bracers affiliated with the guild. So that's why you're so tough. I'm Tita. I work as an apprentice at the central factory. That's pretty impressive. Well then, Tita, we're heading to Zeiss, so do you want to join us the rest of the way? That's right, you don't want to be around here if the monsters show up again. Really? Thank you. Would you mind waiting for a little bit? I've got to get that light fixed. Yeah, it's probably risky to leave it like that. How in the world did you know it burned out, though? Well, I was lucky enough to notice the problem while I was looking in the computer database. It seems like a defective unit was installed here by mistake. Alright, it's a good thing you caught it when you did. Computer? Database? Okay, Estelle is a veritable cave woman. Okay, that should do it. Sorry it took so long. Color me impressed. Well, she's an apprentice at the central factory, she has to be good. Well, I didn't do anything special, I just fixed the quartz connection and adjusted the orbital pressure. Sure sounds special. It's not that big a deal. Okay, how to explain this? Each orbit has a quartz circuit inside, and if that isn't properly connected, the orbital energy inside the unit will have nowhere to go. As a result, the orbit won't be able to function properly. This happens sometimes with the highway lights, which means their ability to give out light and ward off monsters is compromised, so stop. Maybe you should save the explanation for after we get on the road. I mean, if we stand around too long, the monsters, you know... Yeah, I guess so. I was just warming up too. Well, why don't we set out for Zeiss then? Okay. So, encounters here should be a breeze with her cannon. I wonder if it's the same that the Sky Bandit guy used. Don Kapua, I think his name was. Now we just gotta go back to where we found her and hopefully not miss any other loot. And I don't really have any intention to fight. Now that I think about it, let me see her orbits. Space quartz only. So she actually doesn't have a bad setup here. How many equipment? Yep, that's the best I can give at the moment. Okay, I think this is the one I went down already, but let me just double check. Yes. Okay, we're out. Or not. The tunnel ends here. Does this mean this is the entrance to Zeiss? That's right. It leads right into the basement of the central factory. I'm excited to see it. The central factory is the pride and joy of Zeiss since it's an industrial city. I've heard it was big, but that's all I really know. It's really huge. who's not used to the layout could get lost in a hurry. That's a creepy thought. Begin to worry whether or not we'll really be able to make it to the guild. The way out to the city is up on the first floor. I'll show you how to get there. Let's go in. And yeah, it looks like I'm not going to be missing anything. And I don't have a map anymore. Left elevator, right workshop. What's this place? Looks almost like the entire factory is completely automated. Below the city there are a lot of Orbit factories. They make everything from lights to airship parts. It's awesome, a little overwhelming, but awesome. I was kind of hoping this would be like a store. Can I buy from you? Door's locked. There's only an emergency staircase through that door. So we'll be using that later. What's this room? This is the elevator. It can take us from the basement to the roof. Can't say I've ever seen one of these outside of the mines. And this one seems super high-tech. Well, this is Zeiss. And since this is the central factory, I'm sure they have quite a few of these. They have more than one. It's the latest model, too. Maximum weight capacity, 50 torm. You can even handle heavy industrial equipment with no problem. Don't know how to get through the doorway, though. That's a bit of an oversight, I guess. I don't entirely get it, but it sure sounds impressive. So, how do we get it to move? Just pick which floor you want over on that panel. Let's see, you want to go into the city, right? Yes, can you take us up to the first floor? Check out the size of this place. This is the Central Factory's main floor. It's where the reception desk and consumer maintenance windows are. I see, so we can get out to town from here. Tita. Miss Hazel? There you are. Supervisor Travis has been looking for you. He'd like for you to go straight to the operations room. Okay, well, sounds urgent. Thank you for showing us around. It's no big deal. It's the least I can do after you beat up those monsters for me. Well, we're planning to be in Zeiss for a little while. Do you mind if we stop by to see you again? I'd love that. Bye-bye then. What a sweet kid. I get the impression that she's a lot tougher than she looks. Well, she does pack a freaking bazooka. I agree. I always want a sweet, lovable little sister like her. Instead of, might I add, an obnoxious little brother. You keep saying things like that, but you're the one who's always following me around. If you want to be more like a real older sister, you need to get your head out of the clouds every now and then. Look who's talking. Anyway, all sibling rivalries aside, you want to head into the city? First, I'd like to switch assignments at the guild. Plus, we can see if there's any new information on the Orbit or Dad. Sounds like a plan. Okay, quartz. HP 3, that requires 800? Holy crap. And, I need this because there is an achievement for getting at least one of every orbit. Yeah, I'll take this, it could come handy, even though I'm hurting for wind element. Another 800. Okay, it's only 50. Blind. What? That is insane. 2 500s and an 800? 800. Jeez, I can't afford this stuff. Okay, I want to hit the stores before we go to the next part. What's this? Some kind of moving staircase. It is a really long climb, so I guess it would be tough without it. Yeah, but to have the whole thing moving underneath you? This place has been full of surprises ever since we got here. No kidding. Flower stand. Okay, we have all the drinks. And, let's head on down. Okay, there's the guild. Arms and guards. Spike rod. Gurkha knives. So yeah, we'll be getting Tita back, so I'm gonna be prepared. Metal jacket. Holy crap! Work jumpsuit. And crap. Okay. I need to find the grocery store. Fogel bar. Here we go. And I'm gonna go back to pick up the suit in a second. Okay. Do they have anything I need to sit down and eat? Okay. And this has been going on long enough, so in the next video we will be going into the guild. I don't know if I'm going to cut out the laps I did, but well, I can just explain stuff in the description. I'm the Hero of Light, thanks for watching, and goodbye.